For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and let's talk about using the scalper trading plan for those first hour trades. First thing we ought to do is pull up one of the scalper setups, and why don't we take a look at the one for June 18th, 2014. And in this example, we're going to see we had three setups, and the first one here was SBGI, and that is actually the setup that I want to focus on. Now, it's not always going to be the case that you only have three, or that you have six, or that you only have one, or whatever, but it usually is the case that one of them is going to pop out of a trading plan and jump right out at you around the open, and that was the case with SBGI. We see here that this was a short side setup, and we've got all the bands identified, and let's take a look at how they line up on the chart. So here we see right around the opening bell we were just up above that 30.05 band. So what that tells us is that if we get a move down through 30.05, we have an opportunity, let me zoom in a little here, to get down into our 29.93 initial target, right? Nice tight target. And questions that people typically have are, well, how do you gauge whether or not something has a pullback or not? And as you can see here, the first bar opened above the 30.05 band and then pulled up to that 30.20 level. And when it did that, that really constitutes then a pullback counter to the direction that we are going to be looking to take the trade. So when we get that move that bounces off of 30.20 and then comes back down and gets us in at 30.05, we have a logical entry in the first 5 minutes of trading that gets us into the position. And later in the first 15 minutes of trading, we see we had this dip down below this 29.93 level, popped up, tested this 30.05 level, just came a couple pennies shy of that, came back down, triggered a 29.93 entry, and that went down to 29.76. So that should give you an idea of what you can do in like the first 15 minutes of trading. These are first hour trades, but first 15 or 20 minutes is usually going to be the best pickings on these because they tend to move violently through those bands. But if you have any questions, send me an email at adrian@traderinsight.com. I hope you had a great trading day and have a great one tomorrow.